I'm going to show you how the portal helps you manage your GDPR related risks. So from your dashboard, if you click on the link for risks, this will take you to your risks admin panel. The admin panel gives you an overview of all risks by severity, category and status. So let's begin by creating a new risk. This is a risk where our backup data might well be unencrypted. So we'll write that. The probability, well, you'll know from your own organisation, but in this case, we'll say that it's actually quite likely. The impact on the organisation, it has a high impact because if this data is exposed, it could be very damaging. In terms of categories, we will say that this is a confidential data item. And in terms of response, we will have to accept this as a risk in the business. We can't avoid it, we can't mitigate it, we have to accept it. And I'll write a longer description to explain what we mean by archive data being unencrypted. I won't put a due date on the risk, but sometimes you can if it's necessary. So now I shall submit it and create the new risk. Once we create a new risk, we have the usual tabs for work areas and deliverables. So let's go into work area. And here I want to put up some information about why we've raised this as a risk. And it happens that we've done a risk assessment inside the organisation and we've created a report identifying where this might become an issue. So I'll include that report here. I won't create a deliverable at this point because we're not finishing the risk. It's still going to be open, so I'll just open it. And if we go back into the admin panel, we will see that the risk has been added. The severity is calculated automatically, and it is dependent on our assessment of probability and impact. And we've marked the status as in progress. So that's the risk being created. Once we've created the risk, we can easily add an associated issue. If you click on the action bar and click on new issue, we will automatically add an issue related to this risk. An issue is a manifestation of a risk. In this case, we have discovered one of our systems does indeed have unencrypted data. The issue inherits its severity, category and response from the associated risk. So we don't need to fill those out, but we can just add a description here. And we could submit this as a new issue. Now we start the issue and start work on it. And we move into the work area. And as in other parts of the portal, this is where we add our own notes and comments. In this case, we'll probably record the progress working our way through this particular activity. Once we are happy that we've completed all the tasks we need to, then we can move into the deliverable. And this is the final report on this issue. We might have a destruction report that we want to attach here. But in this case, we'll just make a note that all media has been destroyed. And we'll save this note and mark the issue as complete. As always, the final check to make sure we're happy to complete this issue. And when we go back to the dashboard, the issues dashboard, we will see that this issue has now been completed. We still maintain the link back to the risk, so if you want to see which risk this is associated to, you just click on the risk link, and this will also show any related issues. Once you're completed working with risks and issues, just click on the dashboard.